And welcome to Technical Hell. This has been a nightmare to get running. Like an absolute nightmare. Slay the Spire just apparently does not like my video card. So resizing it for this with the mods is, it's been mental. The feed's going to be slightly blurry, but best we're going to get. So, Slay the Spire, if you haven't played it, is a roguelike card game. I love it, I've played it way too much. Someone has made a Sailor Moon mod for it. Now, I've not played it except like 10 minutes to make sure this works. But I thought we'd do a run through on stream. So let's get all the audio up nicely. There we go. How are the levels, everybody? Oh, gosh. Suddenly, OBS is like, oh my god, everything is on fire! Here, there we go. Don't know why OBS insists that I have two microphones. Is the echo gone now? Yes, okay. That's because OBS really insists I have two microphones when I don't. I just have the one microphone it decides I'm going to recognize twice. So, standard game, as normally you have these three characters, Ironclad, Silent, and Defect. We now have the Senshi, who don't have Ascensions. Yep, Senshi uses magic and determination. Transform cards give you 3 magic. As you can see, I got 31 points in my last run by clicking cards literally at random to see if it lagged or not. So let's embark on our journey. I like this little whale guy, he's adorable. Okay, so normally he gives you more options, except because I abandoned my last run, I don't get anything. Let's take maximum HP. I think that might be from the Genesis port of the arcade game, that sprite. Okay. Transformation Brooch. Transform cards gain 3 magic. Transforming increases your magic capacity. Magic increases the damage. Okay, so it's a bit like how the defect works then. So we want to go through this point here, just because that means we'll get one of these key parts, which gets us through to the end of the game. Basically, Slay the Spire, a very simple roguelike concept. So you move up through these floors, fight a boss, do that 3 times. If you get all the keys, you go to a special final chapter. Let's risk it for a biscuit, I think, and do a few question marks and hope we get stuff. Cool, what cards do we have? Well, that's free. Let's play it anyway. Okay, that's really nice sprite work. I wonder if that's why this game had problems with OBS. I wonder if it's because the sprite is at a different resolution or something. Sailor kick. Yep, he'll roll up to this. So I don't believe this mod adds new enemies. I believe it only adds new cards. So I'm coming in with a decent advantage here because I know this game has become my quick game because it's very quick to do a single floor, so I do it while waiting for other stuff to happen. Enables magically raised by 10, increases damage by 3. So yeah, let's just kill him off. Make him weak. I'm going to take damage regardless, but that's okay. Yes, risk it for a biscuit is my catchphrase. That is actually I think that might just be a UK thing. I think it's one of those phrases that everyone in the UK uses, but no one outside of the UK uses, because I use it constantly. Ooh, Moon Crisis makeup. Teamwork gains additional effect if played directly after a Sailor Scout card. No, I'm gonna take Sidestep, because Sidestep is... there is a vanilla card like that. And that vanilla card is really useful. Ooh, a Face Trader. So this is just a lot of events in this game are a coin flip. It's a roguelike, so let's go for it. Nice face. Oh, Face of the Cleric, so I'm going to get more health every time I win a floor. That's going to be useful. The more health I can get, the better. Well, I don't know what's going on. That is free, so let's take it. This is the bird cultist, so he'll core at me in a minute, and then every turn he gains strength, so I've got to basically race him. Yep, his power is unmatched, so what does Ritual do again? Yes, he gains 3 strength every turn. So it is in my best interests to take early damage here, just because at this stage of the game, he's gonna outrun me very quickly, because I don't have high damage cards. Oh, that's gonna be a tiny bit of lag and some screen tearing here. Don't think it's too bad. We're gonna persevere because, yeah, I spent about 2.5 hours trying to get this mod running properly. Moon. Okay, that's the best card ever. You just throw Luna at your enemies and make her just savage them. Let's. Basic damage is going to be good. Is just good here. Okay, this guy is going to try and break my thing. I'd rather take a little bit of damage. Face of the Cleric is going to help sort of undo some of my losses, but not all of them. That's going to be a very useful card as well. So weak and vulnerable. Weak basically means it does less damage. Vulnerable means it takes more damage. Vulnerable can really fuck you up because you can get vulnerable. You need Ginger, I believe, is the relic that prevents your vulnerability. Yep, take Transform. It's a 0-cost card. It's free. Why wouldn't I take it? So he's not going to do anything this turn, so... Ooh, Sailor Planet power. Per assist card in my deck. I'd rather take another Transform. That was probably a bad decision, but I'm curious how the magic system works, so... Okay, so that gives me the capacity, and then gives me magic. And every time I get magic, I boost. There we go. I love some of the monster designs in this game. Like, they're all like really interesting, kind of cute. Yep, take damage. Yeah, block to gain more block later. Okay, so now I have 20 and 6, so I do 6 more damage per turn. He's going to weaken me, so I'm going to do less damage, but that's fine. If I recall, weakening doesn't affect extra damage you get added on. It's just, yeah, it just affects the card. Let's keep him suppressed. So basically, even if I get weakened, I can hopefully undo that by stacking magic. Oh, 10-10. This is gonna be a... Yeet the cat! That's gonna be my plan here. Oh, big impact incoming. I may have already doomed myself in this run, but that's alright, that's kind of how this game works. Oh, there we go. And sidestep. Just to take the pressure off me next turn. Ah, now we can eat the cat. These early floors are always a bit attrition-y, because you can't really do much to the enemy and it can't really do much to you. Let's do that. And go from there. So one big thing enemies do in this game is this. So this is basically a useless card. I can waste an energy to get rid of it. Not dramatically needed at this point. That thing isn't a threat. School bag. Oh, that's actually not bad. 20 damage to Thrunt enemy. Oh, the best thing in the history of Sailor Moon. Star Gentle Uterus. I'm so happy in the new dub they dubbed that, like they didn't bother changing it, because it's perfect as it is. It's a draw engine. Let's take something with high damage. Okay, this is where everything could go wrong. This is a Key Elite. Key Elites get bonuses. Okay, this isn't too bad. They've got Metal Eyes. They gain block at the start of their turn. That's not too much of a problem. So how this works is this one attacks this turn, the next turn these two will attack together. So I'm just going to make sure I don't attack that middle guy first. If not, I'm going to be taking damage. Like 20 damage every other turn where I can kind of block out half. Yeah, so... I could Rose Throw, but they have artifacts which will negate that. No, let's just keep slowly chipping away at this dude. This is better that some of them get heals, which means they keep healing up, so if you're not careful, they'll just be back to full. Oh, Sailor Block is a Sailor Moon card. Okay, so I can then... I do love some of the pixel work, actually. This is quite impressive for a mod of an already built game. Especially because Slay the Spire doesn't really have that many animations. It has small little bits here and there. But it's kind of the Pokemon thing that everything's... Oh god, that's bad. That's very bad. You know, and everything's kind of very basic to account for different things getting the cards. Oof. If I can take one of these guys out, that will really take the pressure off me, but it's going to be a question of if I can do that. Ooh, I can Deep Submerge again. Kills the one. Doesn't block out all my damage, unfortunately. 7 to 9, but that's alright. I can at least continue to scrape through by the skin of my teeth. I mean, that's... I'm not shit. This is thematic, you know. Season 1 of Sailor Moon. There's that gradual build. Usagi doesn't start good. iTunes immediately appears like, would you like to update iTunes? No. I swear I've turned off iTunes updates now at least 4 to 5 times, and yet, whenever I do, they come back. Okay, at least I can block out that. He's gonna block out the one. He'll get a vulnerable. I'll take it just because I had the energy free. Okay. right, they are discontinuing iTunes, aren't they? I'd forgotten about it. I haven't used iTunes. Since I got Spotify, I haven't really touched iTunes. Well, that's a lie. No, I have. I actually stopped using iTunes a bit after that because it started mixing in, like, Apple Play recommendations into your library. It's like you'd go through to an album and you'd be like, oh, here's this song. And it's like, oh, you gotta buy it from us. It's like, well, like, just with my, you know, if I've got something on my list, I would like it to be mine, thank you. Oh, this is getting tight. Ooh, I think I may have fucked this early here. Yep, this is a dead. 9 health versus 9 damage. Oh, that was a bad run. Okay. Apple Play is a massive mess. I don't get the point of it. The worst thing was, I used iTunes for like a lot of import albums and stuff. I used to import quite a lot of albums. And the recommendations always be like nothing linked to what I had. So it's like, hey, you imported the Kamen Rider Amazon soundtrack. Would you like to buy this Jay-Z album? Like, no, I'm okay, thank you. Okay. That was a mess, and I'm actually slightly embarrassed about how bad that run was. But now I've got an idea of what we're doing, so let's go... Ooh. That does not give me many options. I'm going to skip the key guy, I think, to get a second relic from the other elite. 2 relics are going to be useful. Sailor, kick that thing in the face until it dies. Next, what are we going to do? Transform. Get myself some power. Here we go. He's not going to do anything this turn. Oh, man. The starting deck for the Senshi isn't great. Isn't great at all. But we're going to get a kill, so that's fine. Oh god, my throat's playing a bit today as well. I'm quite impressed with how much like stuff they've got in just from the cards I've seen. Apply 2 weak for 10. If determination is less than 0, repeat. Not sure what they mean by that. I'll take it because 5 damage is amazing for 1. Let's risk it. Risk it again. Oh, there we go. All that for a really shitty relic. Yep, I'm more likely to get treasure in question mark rooms. Well, that was not worth the amount of damage I took, but... weaken him and block him out. And now let's proceed with... Okay, I want to see what this is. Okay. I'm guessing there's something, like one of the cards must give me determination then? I guess we'll go looking for that and add it to our deck. Modifies magic and fades by 1 at the end of every turn. I could have done slightly more damage there if I hadn't used that card again. I was so keen to work out what that card did that I totally ignored the better option for damage. Fantastic. Well, that's not really a big deal. There we go. Just keep kicking. Flex potion. Flex on the haters. Gain 5, yeah, that's an alright thing to have in. Moonlight Night. You know, I once saw a colouring book with Moonlight Night in, like, based on that frame. And it's hilarious when you think about it, because it's 90% white. Like, basically colour in his eyes and the little bit of skin of his forehead, and that's it. It's done. Dumpling Head removes... Ooh. That's a good card. But I don't want it. Gain extra energy when I play 3 skills. No, I'd much rather have damage output at this point. Oh hey, the tiny chest helped. Let's take the Sapphire Key, because I don't really need more draws this early on. Especially as I don't seem to have like many 0 cards available to me. Like, that's the one advantage of Bag of Preparation and stuff like that. If you're playing as the Silent, you have a lot of shivs and stuff that are 0 energy, so you can get a whole handful of them and just fire them out, but not really a useful thing for me here. Incoming damage. That's fine. So now this is good because I can do this to both of them. And I can prevent that happening again by blocking him out. We're learning. Slowly but surely, we're learning. Improvising and overcoming. And repeatedly kicking a slug in the face. Deal 6 damage, apply 2... That's a different Moonkick to the one I have, isn't it? Yes, because the one I have has magic in it. I will definitely take anything that lets me do 10 damage. Oh, that's okay. That's quite cute that they've actually edited the sprite for this. So at some point I'm going to need to use one of these to obtain the key. Don't want to do that yet. Just want to keep boosting my health and keep myself alive. One thing I need to do in the future is I need to get that. There's, I can't remember what it is. Lightning in a Bottle is the item that does it. But it means that you can pick a card that will always appear in your hand at the very start. I'm guessing I need to get that. And have Transform be the first card. Okay. Say the block. That determination thing is great, just because 5 damage to everyone is actually really useful just for crowd control. Teamwork. Yeah, I can do that because I can do this. He won't be affected by it, but doesn't matter. Block him out for future attacks. Like, so much of Slay the Spire is learning what enemies do so you can sort of get the early advantage. It's actually what makes it quite hard for me because I'm waiting for cards I'm not sure are even in this version. Yeah. More incoming damage, but blockable. Very blockable. There we go. One down. I'm gonna take another hit again, but that's kind of unavoidable. Nine. Can I do? Yes, because I need teamwork anyway. I need to get more block cards is what I'm realizing from this fight. I just don't have any large scale blocks. See, that's the other big advantage of something like the wave. It just lets you clear up low health people without wasting attack cards on them. Oh man, bad draw. I'm just realizing Supersonic Wave is basically her crying, just like in the Game Boy game we played a couple of months ago. Ooh, there is a new item. Okay, regen potion. Oh, so useful. Even in a modded card game, Tuxedo Mask does nothing of value. Termination. Oh, okay, so it makes your magic more powerful, but it fades, so you lose 1 per turn. I would rather have block. Okay. Is there a description? Ah, always there to lend a hand, except when he isn't. Yeah, my work here is done, but you've done nothing. What I like is in the Sailor Moon tabletop RPG they did, Tuxedo Mask doing nothing is actually a thing. There we go. Like, you get a bonus for not fighting in combat sometimes if you're one of the Moon Knight characters, which is both kind of cool from a thematic point of view and really weird when you think about it. It's like, congratulations, you've done bugger all. Get rewarded for it. And yep, perfect. Perfect. We do have that regen, which is nice and clench should we have a problem. Don't think we are. We've kicked the fungus to death. The main rule and the main lesson of Sailor Moon, as we all know, is if you see a mushroom, kick it in the face. Teamwork, 5 block, yes please. Molten Egg. Oh, that's a good card to have. Whenever we have an attack added to our hand, we get to upgrade it. Not sure what the upgrade is going to be like on these cards, but hey. It saves me having to waste a fireplace to upgrade stuff. Sidestep. Gonna take 1, but that's okay. I believe this guy is also going to attempt to weaken me at some point. Oh. She plays her viol... Huh. Wonder where that's... I don't remember ever seeing a sprite of her violining. Is that original or is that from a game? Because this Sailor Moon does look like the Genesis port of the arcade game, but Neptune wasn't in that. Oh, teamwork. Oh, teamwork will kick off. I got to go find where these sprites are from. Because that definitely is the hit stun from the arcade game port. I remember it mostly because in one of the versions, I got 7 damage. It looks like, I believe it's Mars, who doesn't look like she's hurt. She just looks offended that you would dare lay your hands on her. Steeled nerves. Oh, that's... Again, magic is cool, but I would much rather have basic not get hurt powers. $14, $19 incoming. Can't block all of that out, but we'll do our best. 28 going into an elite fight isn't really what I would like. but we takes what we can get. The bug has made itself stronger. Oh, perfect. See, I could love me chain. I just don't want to risk the extra damage. Spit web. Yeah, he's gonna weaken me. That's slightly annoying, but block out as much damage as I can. Uh, 15 incoming. But I can get 15 by using Sailor Moon card, which I'm gonna do. That like little halo of music notes also looks really familiar, and I'm trying to place where from. It has that like very mid-90s PC feel to it. Like GIF before there was GIF. Ooh, that was a bit of a lag spike. Ooh, ooh my. Not sure if you're getting this. I'm having some weird lag. This is apparently a problem with modding Slay the Spire because it uses a Java base. Is that when loading in cards it can get a bit funky. But isn't that the magic of mods? Like, you take a game that's functional and then make it not functional. But you add things. You are what? Oh, you are seeing the lag, yeah. It's better now. Tuxedo Smoking Bomber. Deal 9 damage to all enemies. Gain block equal to Wait, what? Gain block equal to damage. Yeah, it took me a second to realize what I just said and realize that that was a response. Yeah, apparently that's a problem with how Mod the Spire works, I believe. Because obviously to mod this game, you need a hook library and then base mod the Spire it's called. And apparently there are issues. I'm trying to work out what that means. Do I gain block equal to the damage the enemy blocks, or do I gain block equal to the damage I've taken? Deal 12 damage to all enemies? Yes. And it lets me change how my deck works, so bonus. Ah, here's the little thieves. Oh, loot. They're called looters. They are little buggers. Oh, because I have the rose, that means I get teamwork on Tuxedo Mask cards. So yeah, he's a steal gold from me, but in a couple of turns he vanishes. He'll like try and run away. So I kind of want to really get in his face to protect my gold. Here we go. He's gonna take some more, and oof, I'm gonna have to heal during the next fight. Okay, he's gonna block, then he'll run away. Oh, Venus has to have teamwork. Okay. Well, we'll kick him. Oh, I see. That's why that gets to do. Oh, I see. Venus appears and summons down the forces of heaven to obliterate all in front of her. Don't really want Gambler's Brew. Can apply weak. That sounds hilarious. I'm going to take that. Okay, going to a boss fight. And it's this twat. Okay, this guy's thing is that whenever we use... next turn he'll do a thing. He'll do a growl. And whenever we play a skill, he gains strength, so does more damage. So I'm going to want to spend this first turn literally wailing on him. because his damage adds up quickly and I won't be able to block. So, strength, 8 damage 3 times. There we go. Yeah, we made an impact. I'm not sure if the impact's going to help. Okay, that's at least a way around this. This guy is a pain with some builds like this, because like, hey, you're built around using skills, and all of your skills now just power him up. I mean, I did piss it off, but I'd rather not. Here we go. Let's Bayonetta that shit. Bring that back, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna do that now. Block out some of the damage at least. The issue's going to be, in a couple of turns, he'll make me vulnerable and then start doing like 20 damage per hit. That's this. So if I can't take him out here, I need to use my artifact potion. But I think we're alright, because I can get Venus to activate her satellite and bomb him from orbit. Ooh, nice. End my turn without block. I start with 6. Regen, and what are we gonna do? Late for school. I'm really impressed by just sort of like the amount of random Sailor Moon stuff they've got into this. I don't really want a card draw. I don't have any fiddles with determination. 3 block for free. Good enough. Oh, splitty slime. He's gonna split up as we go on. I'm going to regen because this will be a long enough fight to make that worth it. Venus has access to all the missiles. I mean, that's what you get when you're a world famous idol. You get access to a horrific nuclear arsenal. I want to play a moon card. Let's give myself block next turn. Deal 9 damage to all enemies, deal 7 damage. And let's bring that out. Thank you, Sagi. Yes, I know that I could play them in a different order, but I didn't want to. Yes, all K-pop groups should have the launch codes. Has there... Oh God, I'm trying to... Has there ever been like a spy movie where that's been the thing, where like a pop group have had the launch codes like hidden in their songs? Like a Nixon-esque Josie and the Pussycats. That's got to have been done by this point. Okay. Well, let's give ourselves... True. That would have made Spice World much more interesting if it had been a political thriller. I mean, there's still time. Spice Girls are back together, minus Victoria Beckham. I find the Spice Girls thing really interesting. The fact they've sort of done the, oh, we're all back thing. Just because, like, I think it's really hard to understate how they were literally unescapable if you lived in the UK in the mid-90s. Like, you literally couldn't go outside your house without seeing or hearing something Spice Girls related. They were everywhere. And whip it real good. And like Victoria Beckham, like when she married David Beckham, that was front page news, headline news for months. Like not in a TMZ way, in a news at 10, the BBC are reporting this as their headline kind of news. It was insane. I mean, they could. I think that's what they've done, effectively, because she's not there. I mean, she doesn't need the money. Beckham's playing for some American team now. Oh, Beckham. Famous for his free kicks, but always fucked them up when it was important. Magic block. Oh, I increased my block equal to my magic. That's not very good for 2 energy. That's kind of shit. Let's see Deep Submerge. We get a fireplace. We're not going to get a key. We're not going to upgrade. We're just going to rest, have a nap, then go murder this dude. Okay, this dude isn't too bad. He's basically sort of massive damage followed by quite a lot of nothing. We want to make him curl up by knocking down his the number on the far left of his health bar, but yeah, no, the Spice Girls were like this massive cultural phenomenon. Like, you would see them with Noel Edmonds on a Saturday night, and then regret ever watching anything with Noel Edmonds in it. This will finish him. That attack is just the most over the like Yusaki's here just kicking things in the shins, and then Venus is just summoning the rains of heaven. We might have a block. Not much I can do this turn, really. So now we have to wait him out, because he's going to do defense mode, yep, which will give him Fawns. So every time I attack him, he does damage to me. It's 3, I believe. Yes. So part of this for me is going to be just waiting him out. What else I can do is he'll be weakened enough. There we go. The Spice Girls also had some really weird merchandise. If you ever get bored, that's a really fun rabbit hole to go down. All just the bizarre stuff they released to sort of cash in on them. Also, famously, the Spice Girls video game, I believe it was recalled at the time, because there was a way to get them nude. Like, the very famous shot of them sort of with the backs of the chairs in front of them and they're very clearly naked, they recreated that in the game with PS1 era polygonal models. Like, it shows nothing, but at the time it was quite controversial. Because, you know, video games shouldn't have boobies in them. Unfortunately, I've said boobies on Twitch, which means one of Jeff Bezos' drones is flying to shoot me as we speak. He's going to block, so I'm more than open to beating on him. I could have done that first to make him more vulnerable for attack, but I kind of just wanted to attack him. Low efficiency, but it does the job. Okay. Ooh. Right, no point blocking out that damage. I've just got to hope that I can... I had a good Twitch run, 2 months. And then I got shot by a drone. See, I'm really... Oh, excuse me a second. Oh, my throat today is really bad. Don't know why. See, it's weird because they're doing... I think they're doing a Spice Girl show at the O2 Arena. I'm really sad they haven't rethemed it as the Millennium Dome for the day, because that would be a great combination of horrible British things that no one cares about anymore. Like, the Millennium Dome was going to be this massive venue that stood for years. And was this museum that you would be going to, like, by the year 3000, it would still be there, and then it kind of died in its ass after about 4 years. Probably because it had a giant fetus in it, which was, like, the creepiest Prometheus shit. Like, I remember going and seeing this thing, and it just, like, I get they're trying to be like, oh, the wonders of life, the wonders of the body, but just this giant baby was fucking terrifying. Let's keep him weak. And take more damage. Like, the Millennium Dome was just this... I'll reopen the Millennium Dome? Oh... No, I'm going to rebuy it and make it the Millennial Dome. You can't afford to get in, and once you're there, they turf you out at random. And the whole place just has this strange malaise of sadness. I mean, if Britain had a load of obscure, random tourist attractions. I used to work at some of them. Like, if you want shit tourism, then Britain is your place to go. Probably my favourite, though, if you want, like, obscure British tourism trivia, is... there is an old school haunted house in Whitby, a Dracula-themed one, because obviously Whitby inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula, which had this bat hanging, like, the bat poppers, you know, so they come down on a stick. It's like, oh, but it was slightly too long, the stick, so the bat could literally smack you in the face. Like, if you walk up these stairs, as you kept hearing, and then suddenly bat flies down and flaps you. How they got away with it, I'll never know. But it was, in my eyes, one of the best things. The Whitby bat slap is an experience everybody should have at least once in their life. Oof. Gotta do 20 damage. Don't think I'm gonna be able to block this out. Nope. Potion. Gotta admit, Isagi feels slightly weak. Like, balance-wise again. This is not the fight you kind of want her in. Uh, 10 damage applied to weak. Just keep him weak. Good. The Whitby Bat Slap should be on everybody's bucket list. I'm not sure if that place is even still open, or if... I think it must be, because it's... Like, calling it a haunted house is a bit unfair to haunted houses, because it's literally a, Oh, I shouldn't have blocked. Fuck. It's like an old school, like, wax museum dealio. There's just, like, various scenes from Dracula, with no context, so if you don't know... Yes, play the violin for me, to protect me from being slapped. Like, if you don't know Dracula, then you have no idea what's going on. It's just this vaguely creepy older man pestering a woman. 12. Yeah. I'm trying to think of other awful British attractions. I mean, Blackpool exists. That is just terrible because it's Blackpool. Do 12 damage to enemies. Like, Blackpool is where your career goes to die. Give myself some block for next turn. I think I may have miffed this, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think I've miffed this. Even with weak. I mean, you're right. Oh, God. Right. Ooh, that was not great. Okay. Let's try again. I think I'm finally vaguely understanding what the mechanics of this are. There we go. I now have all the options. I don't want to lose. See, that last one is interesting. I'm tempted, but I don't want to because half my cards revolve around magic. Choose a card. Catch Yeet, Cry Yeet, Summon Tough Girlfriend. Summon Tough Girlfriend. Why fight when Mars can fight for me is kind of my strategy here. Okay, so I could try this and then do... Okay. I mean, yeah, the plot of Dracula is a creepy older man pestering young women. Just context would be nice. Especially because these are older, like, wax figures, so none of them look the same as each other. Dracula changes appearance scene to scene. Yay! Fired birds at him and killed him. You know, Blackpool is the home of kind of shitey tourist stuff. Like, the British seaside used to be good and now it's awful. It's basically the takeaway. That should be something someone makes in Planet Coaster as like a scenario. Like, you're a British seaside town. You have a budget of 25 pence to make 4 roller coasters. Go for it. Wait, that's just Thorpe Park in real life, don't I think about it? God. Yeah. Can make that more powerful. Don't need to, because I'm good. Explosive potion. Useful. Okay. That's what I need here. I just googled Blackpool, and in 2017, Blackpool had the 4th highest rate of antidepressant prescription in England. I can see that. Ooh, more money. Injury doesn't do anything, it just fills a slot. Blackpool is... like, it used to be very popular, but now it's not. Like, don't worry, Brexit will make Blackpool great again, apparently. Don't know how. Blackpool hasn't been great since 1974. One thing I'll always remember about that kind of region is when I was in high school, sort of end of high school, we had to do, for geography, the A-level, you had to do like a study. So your school would take you somewhere and you would do a sociological study. And ours was on basically the death of seaside towns and the death of fishing. And part of that was going to a place called Skinning Grove. Skinning Grove, if you haven't heard of it, don't worry, most Brits haven't heard of it. It's a small town just outside of Scarborough. Scarborough used to be a big seaside town. Skinning Grove was kind of its smaller brother, but Scarborough died in his arse, so Skinning Grove did worse. And it's got like some like horrific level of oh, I can't do that because of like decay. Like it has terrible council, no money, abject poverty. But for some reason, someone in my high school thought it was a good idea to send a load of high schoolers to study this via public survey. So basically, you drop a group of high schoolers in this depressed town and make them go up to people and go, "Is your life shit?" It was the weird thing. Luna sensing allies. Heavy block is good. Like it was the most awkward, and now I'm older, offensive thing. Fair in a bottle. Nice. You could do. It's like, hey kids, let's go offend the locals. I don't fully understand what the point of that was. Did mean we had a very awkward trip to Scarborough, though. It's actually funny because my university then later on had a secondary campus in Scarborough. But I'm not sure if anyone's familiar with the term sent them to Coventry. It's a British expression. Basically the idea being Coventry is shit. So if you're ignoring someone, you're sending them to Coventry. But sending someone to Scarborough used to be the term in that university for someone who's done something so awful they have been exiled. They have been sent to Scarborough. Because no one ever wanted to go there. And there wasn't really a good bus service, so it's like, if you were sent to Scarborough, you were basically dead. You would not be heard from again. Sorry, moon punch to the dick. I mean, yeah, if you're going to punch someone in the dick is a good place to do it. Alright, boss fight time. This might be where I end up using, you know what, they have Metalize. I'm gonna use that potion on them. Kick. And block him out. I mean, Scarborough wasn't the worst seaside town I've ever been to, but it was pretty grim. Pretty grim. Everyone takes 12 damage. Oh. Ah. Forgot I had one energy left there. That was a... See, I was distracted by thoughts of Scarborough that I fucked up. And my university was full of bizarre stories. Half of which are probably untrue, but I say for legal reasons. But there was some weird stuff at my university, man. Okay, this isn't going too badly. They have changed the card mechanics for this. Oh, that's a bad draw. Oh well. They've changed the card mechanics for this mod quite a lot, which is really impressive. It just throws me off a tiny bit because I'm so used to, you know, the normal 3 characters and how they work. Like, there isn't really the teamwork thing. Isn't a thing in the base game. But it means like I keep muscle memorying into cards. Like, oh, I'll do that, and it's like, oh crap, I should have done that in the other order. 2 magic. Ooh, lag spike. That makes sense. Lag Spike has a new card I haven't used before. So all my cards are now getting 7 more damage. So I just need to start stacking magic. There we go. I can actually... Well, I probably can kill him, but I don't have enough attacks. What's funny, I didn't show this on stream because it was when I was setting up, is that this game has a fast mode to basically play out turns quicker. But the fast mode hates this mod, probably because it's spawning in these sprites. Yeah, I try to use it because I have it on by default when I'm playing the base game, and it was just chaos with really choppy sprites bouncing around. I'm gonna take the damage. Like, I've taken a decent amount of damage from this, but that isn't... it's bad, but it isn't worrying, because at least that means I've now got this out of the way. So I have the Emerald Key. Ooh. Kunai is normally really good. Dexterity boosts your block, but my worry is, will that have enough to... Does this deck have enough attacks in it? Because a lot of my damage is coming from these assist cards. Let's get her to help me out. And magic doesn't do anything because I haven't transformed. It's kind of sad that because of the transform item you don't start as Usagi, but then again I don't think in the arcade game there is a full sprite for Usagi. There's pixel art, but there's not like a proper usable sprite. Oh, that counts. Cool. Let's get both of those through. Finding a fireplace is going to be of very high importance in the next couple of floors. I can kick him to death. There we go. I have this fairy in a bottle, which lets me die. Oh, 2 of them. Nice. Moon Twilight Flash. Sure. I now want to get attacks just so I can build up my... Ooh. Nope, not going to risk it. Ah, yes, the famous Sailor Moon turnip. It's where everyone gets their powers from, but I no longer become frail, which is good. Frail reduces your block you get by cards by 25%. Ooh. Ooh. Eternal Tiara? I believe... Oh, yeah, spelled correctly. So is that the font throwing me off? But the key would be nice, but let's be fair to the mod and take the items it's modded in for us. Does that give us... Restoring sanity to chaos. That's not what I'm doing here, because I'm just going mental on things. To the dick. Yep, I could have made that more powerful, but I wanted the block. Okay, weakened, but that's dealable. No point worrying about magic, because I haven't transformed. Ah, okay, that is boosting my magical, but let's block out some of the damage. Let's see, that would be useful, but I don't think I'm gonna, yeah. Sailor kick. Venus nukes from orbit. Everyone dies. Star Sirius laser? Oh, Sailor V's an assist. I'm sorry? So deals 7 damage to everybody. Yeah, I'm down for dealing 7 damage to everybody. And maybe getting stronger. I don't have the rose. There we go. That will keep him at bay for a little while. Oh, he's attacking again. Transform. 12 is better than 7. Take a hit here, but that's fine. Willing to risk that just to get that much damage out. In the dick. Yep, I'm going to interrupt him to make him split. Okay, so I can use the kunai decently effectively, but it's going to take some fiddling to make it as useful as it is for everybody else. Not sure what that was meant to be. Usagi activated the death satellite. I'm gonna take that that dick punch just because it's 0, and with the kunai, the more I can build up attack chains, the more dexterity I get, which means it's easier to block, which gives me more free energy. Like this. Beautiful. That was a good early start. Now where are we going from here? Where are we going from here? Oh, transforming is good. Send the wall of doing towards him. Oh, is he going to get me on the first turn? Yeah, okay, this is where things get awkward. Oh, at least before the boss, I'm gonna get as a. Oh wow! Holy crap! So that was really neat because in the base game, things don't get knocked over. Like, you stand firm until you die. That's really neat. That's... Oh, transformation pen. Holy shit. What? Transform card costs 1 less. Not really a problem, because my only transform card is free. Oh, well, I guess we'll see. Ah, school bag, where Usagi keeps all of her illegal sandwiches. Yes. So that heals me damage. Exhaust card means you can basically use it once and then it goes into a discard. But that's alright. We might pass the first floor. Hold on to your butts. Okay, so kick him. Satellited from space. Basically, I need to like risk it and get a load of attacks out nice and early just to get myself block boosts. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage here, but that's not too bad. Okay, I can now get myself lots and lots of bonus. Don't need block. But I do need extra damage from you. Hitting against the block there gives me another one, so that's alright. In 2 more... Oh, it carries over. Interesting. See... That's alright. Beautiful. This is going to be a long fight, but I think I might be able to pull it out, especially because of the fairies. I like how the Moon Knight face just flashes up. I'm going to take damage because I decided to use some there. That's alright. So, in 2 more skills. 1, Dick Punch. Ah, nope, need 1 more. Oh well, just being able to block that out totally is worth it. Dick Punch. That's probably more useful just to keep him weaker as we go on. 10 damage, I've got to do 19 in a turn. That's actually maybe doable. Yes, it is. And 1 dexterity again. With some of the other characters, with the Silent, I was able to get to like dexterity 50 in one pass fight, so everything was unable to hit me. It was quite impressive. Let's not take more damage than we need to here. Let's wait for him to stand back up. Ooh. There we go, I'm going to get a free one next turn. And 2 magic. So I'm now adding 9 to all my cards. Nice. Oh, I see, I'm getting 5 more damage from stuff. Cool. I'm building up. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. So kick him. Venus Satellite. Birdie attack. Do is energize myself next turn. What's up next? (20, 16, 12. I can do at least one of these. There we go. Getting 10 bonus on everything, and getting 1 more dexterity. Say 60 damage. There we go. First boss is down. That is good. Speed potion, don't need. Ooh, here's the rare cards. Star Sensitive Inferno. It's alright. Oh, Kronos Typhoon is hilarious. Lose 10 HP. I'm going to take the heal, I think. And these are all default. See, normally I'd go for the stuff for the tail, but I'm going to go for this to get 5 cards, so we can hopefully see some more weird cards. That card art is amazing. I approve of whoever picked that. I can stack that power to give myself more energy. I'm down. World shaking! Yes, my favourite Sailor Moon move. I've got to take it just because it's my favourite. I'll take that as well. Right. Floor number 2, the city. So we're good. We're 1 key in. We're actually quite good for gold, so we should hit a shop. I could do this route to get 3 relics. Yeah, let's see if I can get that. The shop will be right at the end, but... Okay, these burbs. Time to give them the old booperino. Yeah, I'm going to take 5 regardless there, because I can't block it all out. So I'd rather have him on the ground where he's not going to take half damage. Because while these things are in the air, they take 50% less, which is annoying. Kick him. Yeah, I can make this stronger. I don't really have an option there for good blocking. It's annoying, but... We're 1 down, that gives me the advantage. Transform is cheaper, but... Let's try... Laser. Oh. That was useless. Thought that was going to do better than it did. Ooh, things are getting tetchy. Things are getting tetchy. Well, let's punch him. We'll take the heal. Then we'll block out damage, which doesn't matter here, but it gives me the energy next turn. Like Moon Knight, not really a needed thing here. 15, 25. Okay, that's blocked. There we go, nice. We're holding firm. Take more damage there, but it's fine because I'm healing up. I have the punch again, so let's use that to get rid of him. And use that to block out the last bit of his damage. And we can slowly work him over here. The Venus satellite takes no prisoners. All it brings is destruction. Mercury Wrecker Rhapsody. Ooh. I gain block. See, that Energized is actually really useful because it's looking like for most of the strong cards they're all assists, so I need to have played another card before, meaning most of these combos are all three of my energy in one go. So this guy has plated armor, basically gains 14 block every turn, but every time it takes health damage it will lose 1, so slowly chip away its armor for a bit. Transform. Don't need to heal 5 HP at the moment. You can probably hear my neighbours, my upstairs neighbours, who I have the sneaky suspicion have developed a hobby of playing bowls. Because I keep hearing balls rolling along the floor above me. It's really weird. There you go. Like just randomly during the day I'll hear like. Drrrr. So it's either bowls or their cat. Like they're rolling a cat around. I don't know. The joys of living in an apartment building. The joys. Ooh. There we go. I'm going to have to build my magic up here to slowly chip away at his armor. There we go. Oh, this is bad. Like, he is just decently strong. And I don't have amazing block. So that won't work, he'll block it all out. Oh wait, I can do that. To at least heal 4. Do I want to bring something in? Not really in this case. So I could deal 12 damage. Then do that. Which will protect me from his attack. There we go. That's a good combo. Still wish I wasn't half dead, but we'll take what we can get in this situation. This guy's so much easier to take out when you have like poison, because you can just bypass his armor. But don't have that, so it's... Dick punch. Well, I'm going to lose one of my fairies in a bottle here. That was unfortunate, but sometimes that's the way it is. Let's get some more... Yeah, I'm not going to get to that boss and defeat it with this little health, so... Ooh, Sailor Vampire, we can be the Dracula musical. Ooh. Oh. See, normally I take this option, because I like the bites because they heal you. But remove all strikes. I don't think I have any, because I think all my strikes have been replaced with Sailor Moon items. Because like the basic cards you have is strike and defend, and I don't think I have those, so... Ooh. Ooh, this could be a problem. Snecko will do his confusing glare in a minute. It could be counted as a strike, but literally in the base game, that option removes all the cards called strike. Like, just any card called strike is removed. Because you start with 10 strikes in the base game. So I don't know if it would count Moonkick as a strike, or... So yeah, he's confused. So all my numbers are now different for what... While this is normally a problem, this looks like it might actually benefit me a bit here. But it might, Sailor Kick may be counted as a strike by this mod, I'm not sure. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to risk it. I'd rather block than transform. Because that could just crash, and then I know there apparently are some crash issues with this mod I saw in the Steam forums for it, so I'm like, yeah. That's Supersonic Wave. I know a lot of people who hate this fight, and it can be really annoying, because it can just be a case of, hey, did something you need become, like here? I guess I bring them up. I'm gonna lose another fairy in a bottle here. Okay. I can redraw and get a free power. Dick Punch, Mercury. We're going to slowly be crawling our way back here. Supersonic waves. Oh. Yeah, I think we're doomed. Unless one of these gives me... something that will protect me. Nope. No, we're doomed. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. Oh, a new card unlock. What do we get? Okay. Some interesting cards there. Oh, what time is it? Oh, 3:40. Let's do one more run for this stream. Yeah, it's been about an hour. We can throw in one last shot. Half the reason I've played this game so much is because it's actually quite quick. To do all 3 floors takes about 40 minutes. Obviously this is slightly slower because I'm having to reread all the cards. Take a rare card. Thanks game for trying to read that, but you're not going to let me see it. Pardon me, well, yeah, I might skip the big boss fight for this first bit and then take these 2 guys here. Because it'll give me more relics, which will give me more power, and I think I need... like, I feel like I'm starting slightly weaker with everything, so having some more power will be useful. Also, I'm realizing, because this uses a... oh, Costs 1 less for each attack played this combat? Most of these things are played this turn. So that basically means if as long as I can keep this going long enough, that will become free. Okay. Let's transform. Block, and then just kick him repeatedly until he falls over. Oof. Yeah, for each attack play this combat, yeah, so just over time we're going to make that cheaper. So in boss fights that's going to become quite interesting because boss fights go a while. So I might be able to get that to just be free repeatedly. Also, I'm thinking I need to get something with termination, because we haven't used a termination yet. Because I've been skipping all the cards that have it as an option. Don't remove a card from my deck. I'm okay, thank you. Remove the transform card, making everything here useless. Yep. That's the thing I'm having to get used to with this mod, is that I'm having to play cards as pairs. Like, normally, cards build on each other and synergize, but you're still having to... Oh, no. Yeah, they're not, like, so based on you have to play an assist Sailor Moon card to get an assist card to work and stuff like that. Block, and then kick, and then kick. So yeah, it's already getting down to being 3. I need to prioritize getting myself... I need that Dick Punch back, I think, because if I get that back, then I'll be able to really quickly work down that number until that's a free card. 2 7's 14, so that'll kill him off. Ooh, Luna P. Let's take Tall Silhouette, because I want to get Determination and see how that plays out. Oh, cool. Determination is Usagi's Eye. Oh, at the end of my turn, my magic increases by 1. I guess that vanishes. Yeah. Okay, so basically Determination is stacking up magic increases for the end of the turn. Okay. That makes sense. Try and hit me now, motherfucker. I'm also still amazed this game doesn't work with the gamepads, because I was trying to get it to work with the gamepad earlier, just to make the mic easier, but would not accept it. Like, for some reason, certain cards won't play with the pad, even with pad support. Let's get to boost my magic up a bit. Like, I had some cards, I just couldn't play them. I could play other cards, but not certain cards. They just wouldn't work with the pad at all. So that was really weird. Also means I've now sat in this really uncomfortable position. Okay, he's going to keep biting me, and I'm going to keep blocking him out. My magic is alright. Kick again. Slowly chipping away at him here. Slowly chipping away. And I bumped the mic. Ow. That was dumb. Deal 4 damage every attack. Yeah, so... that will kill him. That card is going to get ludicrous near the end of the game. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Any attack that's 0, I need to have in my deck now, just to build that up. Oh, that's a pen nib's really good, but can't afford it. What do we have? Sailor Planet attack. Glimpse of the Past seems useful. Let's just try and overload our magic. Let's just try and have so much magic the world ends. This is a bad start because I'm going to have to transform during this fight. But let's push through. I do have the Dex potion, so I could at least try and outrace him. Oh, okay. They did at least think of that. Transform is a power, not a skill. That does mean one of the final bosses of the game will be a real pain if we get to him, because he gains strength whenever you play a power. Let's not make him any stronger than he needs to be. Oh, this is gonna chew through my health like nobody's business. Okay, now's where things get bad. Aha! Though I have that attack, so I need to teamwork with that. Basically, I need to. I've made him stronger there, but that was definitely on sort of the profit loss table. That was definitely profit. Ooh, Tiara. Once per combat, right-click to search your deck. Oh. Someone's gonna have to remind me of that, because I'm gonna forget. Okay, so I can remember to right-click and I get to search once per turn. Okay. Oh, once per combat. Heal up here. To make sure I'm prepared for the next fight. Okay. This fight is one of the ones... Oh, lovely start. So we can start building up our magic nice and slowly. Good old-fashioned escalation. Okay. I can take a bit of damage here either way, so let's just make sure we chug through that one guy. Oh, let's block him out totally. Still need to play a couple more attacks before that becomes viable. See, that card's really good. Except because it's 2, it kind of means I end up having to pair it with one of the... Oh, gosh. Sorry about that. I have to pair it with another card, which it tends to mean that I end up in this situation where... Yeah, I basically wasted a turn where it's in inertia. I don't want... I want to do this to him. Oh, I can say the block again. I don't really want to waste that attack on a guy who's only got 2 HP. There we go. Crowd control out with this. Kick with that. Leaves just one of them. Let's see if we can get this one guy down. 37. At least now it's an on-off pattern, so we're going to get 1-9 followed by... nothing. So the next turn he'll just try and fill my hand with Dazed. Oh, I could use the tiara there and I totally forgot. Wait. How do I do it? Oh, because my draw pile's empty maybe? Search your deck for one team. Okay, so I need to reshuffle my deck. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. I think that might be bugged. Because I was right-clicking a lot there and nothing happened. Oh well, it's not particularly... Right click, hello? No? No, apparently, huh. That might be broken. Slowly pushing our way through here. Oof. So this is the turn. I need that to work. Right clicking. Oh, do I just not have a teamwork card? Oh, okay. I have no idea how this tiara works. I did not read the manual on my tiara. I brought it cheap from China, and now I am doomed to not know what's going on. Really? Do I have a teamwork card now? Yes, I do. So let me have it. Let me have what is mine, and that is my teamwork card. Nope, apparently can't have it. That's annoying. That is very, very annoying. Well, I guess we'll work out in a minute. Kick. And then kick again. At least we ended the boss fight. Oh, cool. I get to add a card when I rest. $10 damage is always worth it. No, I'd rather have the key than the chance to avoid maybe combat. Oh, no, this is a waste of going to a store really, because I'm not going to get anything for 90. No, not a relic anyway. Magical plus. Oh. Let's take a Lunar P just because it's free. The Lunar P is very, very free. And that means I can slowly work down Supreme Thunder every turn. So we're going to slowly keep pushing through here. Ooh, big hit. Definitely transform. Yeah, I can make that more powerful, but don't really want to do that at the moment. More keen to avoid getting damaged. Not far to go before we hit a fire, so... We're going to make him weak and vulnerable. Could take some damage from it, but less than it would have been if we'd just ran with it. Oh, that's blinking. Can I do that now? There we go. Why wasn't it letting me do that before? Oh, I just botched this. I was too busy trying to work out if that worked that I've fucked the whole thing up. Oh, bum. Oh. That's what I get for fiddling with the tiara. That was really dumb. I should have thought of that in advance. That was quick. Oh god, here we go. We'll try one more. We'll try one more and then go from there. Or at least one floor of this one. Oh, I've made some very dumb mistakes on these runs. Very dumb. Okay, I can come up here and get an extra. Nice. Just having to adapt to this psychic system is slowing me a little bit. 15. Transform. Gets me magic. Can't block us out totally, so I'll just do some damage to him. Too weak to run. Can I... He's going to roll up, but he's already vulnerable, so... Oh, so we can actually kick him to death. That's alright. Okay, that was good, that was good, that was good. Skill potion, that was useful. Klutzy luck. Oh! I'd rather have damage at the moment. That would be useful. There definitely are some very clear things they want you to run together, and that klutzy luck and the thing that stops your determination going below 0 would be decently useful. But as I don't have the thing that stops me falling below 0, that seems like it could go very, very wrong very, very quickly. Bring Venus in to whip something. And then we'll... Oh yeah, this is doable with just these kicks. Nice and clean. Oh god, Tuxedo Mask on a motorcycle. Convert negative... Sidestep. Our biggest problem in the last couple of runs has been block. So anything we can do to make that less of a problem. Kick him. Whip him. And then give myself block for next turn. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. I just have like slightly too low a damage to take him out this turn. Oh, I'll just endure through one more and then hopefully get more than one kick. There we go. He's so dreamy. Moon power. Oh, okay, that's kind of weird. Deal damage equal to 6 plus 5 times your determination. That's... See, one nice thing about Slay the Spire is that even though there's a lot of numbers involved, the numbers are always quite simple, so it's quite easy to... That's kind of an odd way of putting that. Equal to 6 plus 5 times, and I have no way of building determination, so it's not useful for me at the moment. God, by the end of this, we're going to end up... Ooh. I can transform a card. What do I want to transform? Let's transform the rose. Okay. I can now remove all of my things, should they get stacked up on me. Da, 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 da. Okay, gonna whip him into shape. Really work him over. I'm gonna take some damage from this guy, I think, just because I want to preserve gold to get relics. Ooh, it's gonna be hard. I'm gonna lose stuff here, I think. Oh, he only had 6. But not going to be worth it, unfortunately. He's going to run with my gold. That's annoying. Uh, 7 damage. I'll take that. Just 15 damage is a good number. And doesn't rely on other stuff I don't have yet. Alright, now let's push through, hopefully. This is something where I'll take a... Dead reverb is basically poison. So I'll take that. Oh, it's basically... Okay, so it's poison where you basically can't top it back up. That's fair enough. Well, it's going to have 7 damage. Oh, 3. Okay. Oh, 2020. Sailor kick. Nope, we're going to take some big hits here. Thwap. Oh, well, at least we'll kill him this turn. Not as clean as I'd want. Okay, I start with block at every turn. Ooh. That's nice. So basically I can flurry people and get blocked from them. That's good. Right. Okay. It's gonna grow. Oh, I can finish him this turn. So I'm now... These spore mice have this thing. It's like, oh, when you kill one, you get vulnerable. But, that's not too bad. Can I output 13 damage? Probably not. Take some hits here, but that's okay. Slowly working him over. Sailor kick. Bring Venus in to whip it to death. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, okay, I guess we're starting to gain the beginnings of a magical escalation kind of deck. So I need to start getting stuff to boost my magic with. Regular chest. My HP is never full, so let's take the key. I only need one for that, so that's alright. One down, 2 to go. Gonna keep pushing through here and hopefully avoid damage because he's not gonna do much this turn. Let's just do that because that does one more damage than using my escalation-y stuff. Hmm. 13. Oh, I can Sailor Kick again. To like just scrape off a little bit more health. Just get that knife and just scrape him away. Just keep scraping. There we go. I guess another kick. Okay. This could be an awkward little fight depending how the cards come out. Oh, she poses for Warrior of the Moon. That's cute. Okay. Okay, so that did the job. Didn't block out all of it, but it blocked out enough for me to be less worried than I was originally. Kill him off. So we now got one guy. The slime is slightly less of a pain in the ass, because it will spend a lot of time doing stuff like this. Like trying to give me status effects for the other guy to exploit, which that's much harder in this case, because it's just him. There we go. I can gain 7 block even though I don't need it. I definitely need to get that because that boosts my magic, and the more magic I get, the better. Oh, this is good. So he's gonna... Oh, he didn't do enough damage. He'll just restore his block. Usually about 3 turns where it wakes up, so you can actually use that to your advantage. Like this. Okay. This guy's thing is he does quite a lot of damage, but then every 2 or 3 turns he'll reduce your attack and defense by 1. So at the start of next turn I want to throw a vulnerable on him. Just so I get a good blast nice and early. Didn't want to do it that turn, because I want it to last until he has his off turn where he'll like try and knock me down, because that means I have to worry about blocking. I can just go all damage. Here it is, so he's vulnerable for this. That's good. There we go. Let's get 3 magic out. Let's do that. Let's get Venus out to give him the old Kickaroony. I'll get 18. There we go. Slowly getting the hang of that little card combo there. It's quite useful. With the vulnerable, that would do 12, 24. Yep. Perfect kill. Ah, now 5. That's good. That is a good combo we're getting. You can talk. Yep. Boost magic. If I see boost magic, I'm just going to grab it because it seems to be useful to have. Didn't need to block there, but it's fine. Okay, slowly making our way through and slowly boosting our speed and chipping away at this guy. 12. I'm gonna weaken him down, so he's gonna do less damage to me. 9. Not gonna be enough. Block out some damage. I'm at magic capacity now at 10. Oh, it would have been enough. Ah, forgot that it doesn't account for the Tiara. Let's take, because I'm taking things to increase my block like mad. Let's take gain block equal to your magic. There we go. Yeah, I'm very neutered if I don't get transform early. I need to make sure that comes up like first, second turn. 'Cause if not, all of my powers are just useless. Three magic, please. Oh, nice. This is very useful. That card's going to be useful. Oh, vulnerable. Okay, he's not going to... Oh, that's useless anyway. Oh. Of course, the one turn he's not going to do anything is the one turn. I could... Oh, entangled. Balls. Entangle means I cannot play any form of attack this turn. But I can boost my magic and I can at least vaguely block out his attacks. That's alright. And then this last one does 12. Lovely. Ooh. Because again, anything that uses magic is going to be my friend in this game. In this run, especially. Ooh, this is... This guy is kind of one of those, like... high damage, slow damage, rather than massive damage. So I'm going to explode him now. Because, honestly, I need... to account for the fact that there's going to be lulls in my attacks. Because, obviously, because of the teamwork thing. Let's not take... Let's try and increase my block. First attack's quite big. The more I can block, the better. Okay, end up with 30. That's not terrible. At least I got my magic up to 10 straight away. He's going to throw burns into my deck. There we go. At least I can do game 3 magic is pointless. I could do more damage there, but I don't want to. What did I just do? Okay, I'm just at my limit. I can only have 10. We'll see. Just make sure that was coded properly. I think it was a 0 card anyway, so... I will take vulnerable. I will take hitting to make sure we get more damage. His strength's going to go up. 14. This is going to be a tight fight, I think. this is going to be very hard. I think I may be doomed. Yeah. That was just a really bad run of cards. Just a really, really bad run that was. It's going to be a case of balancing my damage, but before I start, I should start and give up. Start and head off for the day, because we've already done 2 hours 17 minutes, which is quite a lot. And I actually have other things to do today, so I shouldn't get stuck playing Slay the Spire constantly. But that was really good. I'm impressed. I'm not sure how much I like the teamwork mechanics. I think it's interesting, but I think it means you're becoming very reliant on cards working in pairs, which is great. But with you've got the random deck shuffling and the fact you only start with 3 energy, it feels a bit more limiting. Like, I don't feel that there is as much variety as you can pull off with the base characters. But I think what we're going to do is I'm probably going to come back to this and do another stream of this, maybe tomorrow, because yeah, it's really fun, and now I've got it working, thank heavens, it should be much easier to set these things up. So thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.